just play a video so that you can be able to see some of the things we have done and hear some testimony from people who have learned with us. So just give me a few minutes, then I'll have that play. Then we'll continue introducing ourselves. Thank you so much for joining us this evening.
Has been the best thing that has happened to me. The core thing I've learned here at EFX in terms of software is the software structure. How to build, not just to write code, but to build useful and valuable software that solves a problem. And it's just not learning code. It's about making tangible impact on people's lives.
On my end, eFix's strategy, their methodology on teaching students is top notch actually. Because for me to actually come out like a pro in a period of 6 months, I think anyone who puts in the efforts should do the same. It's very unique and helped me to like get a better understanding.
No matter who you are or what you think you know, the methodology here is perfect. The learning environment at EFIX is welcoming, warm, and cool.
The learning environment has been nothing short of spectacular. It's fun. You don't only learn, you get to have fun. EFIX has a very conducive, very open learning environment. You can very easily walk up to tutors if you have any issues, you have any confusion. The learning environment of EFIX has been very conducive.
And the tutors make fun during the classes to make us feel better and more relaxed.
The tutors here are very great. EFIX is not just like other tech, IT tech industry.
EFIX taught me to be a team worker.
So I've been able to also learn how to better communicate in a team.
EFIX has a very good teamwork spirit, and from my tutors I learned how to relate with one another, how to share ideas, how to solve specific problems relating to the idea, how to source for information.
One very vital part of the whole EFIX is the presentations.
It's expected that everything you've done from Monday to Thursday, you present it for the whole EFIX to see, to criticize, observe, comment, correct. It's really builds my confidence. Yes, and then the observations and the corrections made from the presentation has given me a leverage to like make my presentation, my ability to stand in front of audience a better one. My coming to EFIX is not a mistake and it's not a coincidence. I think it's just the perfect thing. And it's one of the best decisions I've made in my career.
EFIX provides a variety of different tech skills that you can just come in and learn. So anyone looking to build their tech skills, and I strongly encourage them to consider EFIX as their first choice.
Yes, EFIX is the best tech academy so far in Nigeria.
Make EFIX number one thought in your mind.
Going to EFX has been a valuable experience because learning on your own, there's a lot you miss because there isn't much of a structure you can actually have. Coming to EFX have elevated my status as I've learned greater things and I'm more important to society.
Coming to EFX, I've been taking in depths into the programming world.
I had zero knowledge, like zero, basically zero knowledge on software engineering.
I have no prior tech skill before EFX.
Moving from zero of not knowing how to code, and at least I'm satisfied with where I am now. I could build projects, I could work on a whole site all by myself.
It's like from novice to professional in the period of just 6 months.
Learning a new skill can be difficult, but then I learned how to manage time, how to become productive, even with stress. EFX has helped me and the way I think.
How to build, not just to write code, but to build useful and valuable software that solves a problem.
And it's just not learning code, it's about making tangible impact on people's lives.
On my end, EFX's strategy, their methodology on teaching students is top notch actually, because for me to actually come out like a pro in a period of 6 months, I think anyone who puts in the efforts should do the same.
It's very unique and it's helped me to like get a better understanding.
No matter who you are or what you think you know, the methodology here is perfect. The learning environment at EFX is welcoming, warm, and cool.
The learning environment has been nothing short of spectacular. It's fun. You don't only learn, you get to have fun.
EFX has a very conducive, very open learning environment. You can very easily walk up to your tutors if you have any issues, you have any confusion. The learning environment of EFX has been very conducive.
And the tutors make fun during the classes to make us feel better and more relaxed.
The tutors here are very great. EFX not just like all that tech, IT tech industry.
EFX taught me to be a teamwork.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to All right. Good evening, everyone. I want to welcome you all to the EFIC Digital Academy Cohort Orientation. My name is Emmanuel Diadipe, and I am the CEO of EFIX, and I'll be taking you through the pre-cohort presentation, so you're able to see what to expect before, during, and after your learning, right? So welcome, everyone. Welcome, Alusin. Welcome, Ene Obong Ekeme. Welcome, Edo. Femi, welcome. Fortress Success, welcome. Good to have you. Hamid, good to have you. Isaac, Bukola, Joseph, Okore, Nelson, Jeremiah, Nora, Peter, Praise, Agbe. Welcome to you all. Good to have you all here. We not like to waste your time or stay long on this, so you can go rest. It's Friday and it's been a long week, and of course, you probably have one or two things you want to fall back to. So welcome
on board. We're excited to have you join this talented cohort of learners. Together, we embark on a journey to explore the fascinating world of technology, and we try to equip you with the tools to help you make a mark in this age. Who are we? AIF is a dynamic and forward-thinking organization that is committed to transforming the digital landscape and also empowering communities with the relevant skills that is required to solve the prevalent issues of our time. Um, by doing that, we are trying to create a meaningful impact in Africa and also beyond. We're trying to enable individuals and organizations to thrive in an ever evolving digital world. Um, our vision is to have a tech-driven world where everyone is empowered to fulfill their purpose. And this we are able to drive by our core values, humanity. Our work is grounded in the betterment of human lives. We maintain a positive outlook, even in the face of challenges. We always say it's possible, as our slogan is. We believe in the power of collaboration and teamwork to achieve greater impact anytime, any day. We pursue excellence in all our endeavors, setting high standards for ourselves so that we are able to keep moving up. At AFIX, we foster a creative environment where innovative solutions always thrive. So innovation is one thing also we are committed to. So therefore, we stay at the forefront of technology and innovation always. We uphold the highest standard of integrity in all our interactions and our dealings and the service offerings that we give anytime, any day. We ensure that we communicate openly, accurately, and also in a timely manner with all our stakeholders, and that involves our learners, our workers, our shareholders, partners, and all of that. Diversity and inclusion, we celebrate diversity and inclusion as drivers of creativity and success. Therefore, we have a community of persons from different backgrounds, religion, and culture, and with one purpose and one mission to make the world a better place digitally. What do we do? EFIX has a triple helix organization, and this is intentionally created. So we're able to create platforms for learners and all stakeholders to be able to maximize the opportunities that we have. The first that we have is EFIX Digital Academy. We have EFIX Technology Limited, which is a technological company where we build products and services and consult for some of the top organizations in the world, civil society organizations, development partners, government, state, federal, and local, across sub-Saharan Africa and some part of Europe. Then Digital Academy is a training organization, which is our major focus today, that stand at the vanguard of digital education and transformation. Since our inception, our academy has become a pivotal hub for nurturing digital excellence and innovation. We mainly specialize in bridging the gap between theoretical knowledge and practical skills, thereby preparing our learners to excel in the ever-evolving digital landscape. Therefore, our commitment to developing the head, the hand, and the mind. These are the three areas that we ensure that when you are learning at AFX, we try to cover the head, the hand, and the mind, so that we ensure a holistic learning experience that goes beyond traditional education. Our mission at AFX Digital Academy is to empower aspiring professionals and businesses through comprehensive training in digital technologies, business strategies, and innovative solutions. Therefore, we strive to create a world where digital proficiency and creative thinking drive progress, innovation, and success. What is our approach in delivering these courses and all. We use integrated learning, which is focusing on development of the head, which I've said earlier, on head, hand, and the mind. The head here means knowledge, the hand means practical skills, and the mind means creative thinking. So learning approach tries to bring out the creativity in you so that you are able to think, right? So you will do a whole lot of work because we want you to be able to think, know the what and the why of the course you are taking. Expert instructors, we're a team of industry leaders and innovators imparting real-world knowledge and insight. And that's why we have a triple helix company. The people that will be training you are industry leaders. They are those that mainly work in EFIS Technologies Limited, and they are building product and services every day for top organizations around the world. They will be the one to train you. So they are not just training you, they also train you on the skills and also the business of the skills. It's all rounded. Interactive and experiential learning is what we emphasize on because of the hands-on learning approach using real-world project scenarios. We have a robust alumni that you can leverage on, so you have access to a vibrant community of alumni that offer networking opportunities and also continuous professional support. At every given point in time, we invite them to speak to you. If they have jobs opening in their organizations across the globe, they always reach back to us, and we first use a pipeline to feed into that. Project-based weekly micro facilitation. Every week, you will be presenting what you've learned throughout the week. So there's no place to hide. Every single week, you'll be required to present what you've learned throughout the week, and you also have people that will listen to what you've learned and ask you questions, and we expect that you are able to communicate what you have been able to learn throughout the week, and that is to create an environment for accountability and transparency. We don't want you say you're learning, you're understanding, and then you are not, and then at the end of the course, you will begin to see miracles and things that you are doing that just don't align with what it is that we do. So either weekly or bi-weekly, we prepare what we call project-based weekly micro facilitation. You will prepare come and update us on what you are doing, and you have a panel of professionals that will listen to you, ask you questions. Courses we offer, we have various courses, but for this cohort, we are focused on software development, data analytics, and product design. This is what we are focused on now. Over the years, we have over 300 plus enrolled, 70% placement within 90 days of their graduation. So we do job placement, which we will explain to you. And then minimum starting salary for most of them starting has been over 350,000 naira. What to expect throughout the cohort, this is what you expect. From pre-course, you move to learning week, you move to project week, you move to project demo and graduation. Let me start from pre-course week. Pre-course week runs for a duration of 2 to 3 weeks before the learning weeks. That is to get you acquainted with the basics and all you need to be able to get started proper with the main course. So for instance, if you are doing data analytics, you want to ensure that you understand Excel very well, you are comfortable with it and all of that. So we assume that you don't know anything. We just assume. So we take you from the scratch. So be patient with us so that we know that we're all on the same page. So because these courses are not courses that you need to have a pre-knowledge before you come in, right? We just expect that at least you know how to touch the computer, right? So pre-course materials prepares you with the fundamentals you will need in a class. Then we now move to the learning weeks. You will learn by joining live guest sessions with your tutor. Is live. It's not pre-recorded. They are not recorded, they are live. So just the way we're having it right now, your tutor will be live with you, training you and showing you what you need to do. They will share their screen and share what you need to do and require you to share your screen back so that they're able to also see what it is that you're doing. So that encourage, interaction with both of you. And these tutors are industry experts, and your teaching assistants also will be ensuring that your milestone projects are completed. Now, the project week, you will be working on various projects, which ranges from individual, those are capstone projects, to group projects, which are inter-track projects, and possibly the client projects, right? So from capstone project to inter-track projects, then the client's project. So from small to complex, simple to complex, then you are able to now present a full-blown real-life project at the end of the course. You have to present a project that we know and we are sure that you were the one that created that project. Then you will graduate at the end of the day. Then we have the next, which is career services, project demo, and graduation. The team will help review your resume, portfolio, and LinkedIn profile to ensure that they are up to par to give you an edge in your search for opportunities. So we have a team of HR experts that will ensure that your resume is reviewed and will help you to put it together, because sometimes it's not just knowing or having a skill, is that you've got to brand yourself well, put yourself out there, project your skills in a way that looks appealing for people to invite you, at least for interview, for you to defend yourself, right? So it's not what you know, it's who know what that you know what you know. That's very important. Who know that you know what you know. So you will also demo your inter-track project as a demo day event with employers, as well as present and defend your portfolio to prospective employers when shortlisted and invited to interview for job opportunities. So there are opportunities where you will be invited to, during your presentation, you'll be required to present to seasoned employers of labor so that they're able to see what it is that you do, and then they are able to also offer you job opportunities. Those are employers. So we also have partnership with leading HR firms across the world. We have a partnership with one in Australia, UK, Canada, and America. Those people they rely on us, feed them with staffs or with skilled based persons that will get their task done, right? So you are guaranteed that you will go through that pipeline where we'll put you in. We've got also dashboard to put up our students there so that they're able to go through the pipeline of recruitment. That's why we also ensure that we put your CV together, ensure that you have a good portfolio to stand a chance, and then we push you there. So you either work remotely with organizations in some of those countries, in these 4 countries, or they also recruit for other European and North American countries. So either remotely or physically, if you're interested, depending on whatever comes up, right? So what that means is to tell you that you've got to ensure that you learn. In the tech space, there's no hiding place. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. So get dirty, get your hands dirty, and ensure that you pick the skills that is required. So we have online classes. We also have physical classes. We run an online instruction learning model, which enables you to be part of the classes wherever you are, right? And we have physical classes, which only happens at our campus here in Kaduna State, right? We have a well-furnished campus where some persons come physically to learn hands-on, right? We have access to internet, power supply. You know, it's a whole lot of community here. You know, we have expert working here using the hub to do a whole lot of things. So a lot of interaction takes place here. But online community, you don't miss out on anything. You have a fusion of that because those experts will meet with you to also listen to your projects that you've carried out. And most times they pick out persons that are doing well and also have prospect in that. So class schedule is for physical class. We have Monday, Thursdays, and Fridays, 9:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. Right? That's for physical classes. The stand-ups are 9:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. Right? Then online class, we have Wednesdays, Friday, and Saturdays. Right? And it's in the night, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. That's because we feel that most of you work, and then most of you are just trying to find an escape route, right? Find an escape route to be able to transit to the tech space so that you're able to um, you know, gradually maintain your standard of living, and you are also able to learn and upskill in other areas. So that's for that. That's for the same. That's the same thing for UI UX. The same time schedule for also data analytics. The for UI UX, which is product design, is 3 months, 36 contact days. For data analytics, it's also 3 months, 36 contact days. For front end, which and full stack, it's also the same schedule. Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. for online. For physicals, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday and Fridays, 9:30 to 1 p.m. daily. Then the duration is 3 months for front end, which is like 6 days, and 6 months for full stack. Of course, you know that full stack is the combination of front end and back end all joined together. Yeah. Graduation criteria. You are expected to have at least 90% input on the daily check-in attendance, right? Yes, it's very important because this is tech skill and it's hands-on and you've got to learn it. There's no hiding place for you to be able to, because we are certified by relevant international bodies to issue certificates. So we don't want to put our reputation on the line and give you a certificate that you cannot defend. So trust me, here you've got to earn it, right? And that's why we're putting out everything that we need to ensure that you are able to learn. So you also need to have at least 80% attendance on live sessions, online class. That's online class. 100% attendance on guest sessions. Very important. Whenever we have guest sessions where you need to get exposed, to a whole lot of things by industry leader, you've got to be present. You have at least 90% attendance in peer presentation. That's Friday presentation. You've got to present what you have so that you are able to, even if you miss, we will have to know why you miss, and then you will have to still present it that week's on. There's no escape route. Submission, we've got to submit class assignments by weekly challenges, milestone project, capstone project, intertrack project, approved portfolio of all the things that we're building over time. You have to put them together because that's what shows that you've really been able to learn, and then we are able to know that you have something to show your employers. Approved resume, your resume must be right. It has to be approved before you graduate. Approved LinkedIn profile, you've got to have a LinkedIn profile, and that LinkedIn profile must also be able to align with your career goals and objectives. So we have HR that should share all of that, see all of that. Our payment mode is either installment payment or full payment. Now, full payment means that you're paying 100% of fee a week into the course, like you're paying 100%. So if you're paying once, it means you have 10% discount from the actual fee, right? So we reduce 10% from the total fee for you to pay once. But if you're paying part-time, it means you are going to pay 50% of the fee a week into the course. So you have the first week, you keep learning, but on or before the end of the first week, you're expected to pay at least 50%. That's because you may want to just have a feel of what it is like to learn here. So you decide at the end of the day. The completion of full payments a month into the course. Within the first month, you're expected to complete the full payment. Now, why choose EFIX Digital Academy? We have a comprehensive curriculum that addresses current and emerging digital trends. We have a proven track record of empowering professionals and businesses to adapt and excel in digital age. You can verify that anywhere, anytime. We have internationally recognized certification that enhances global career opportunities. We have a strong emphasis on career development, including internship and job placement, because we believe that you're not just here to learn, to sit at home. You are here to learn and solve problems, either in a way of starting your own business or working for someone and earning a living, right? For the business, those that want to start their business, we have incubation and acceleration programs for you also, where you also get to pitch to intending investors and also get investments. We have a notable alumni network that fosters the connections and opportunities across various industries. And we have a commitment to innovation, quality education, and fostering a culture of continuous learning and improvement all the time. We pride ourselves as one of the best digital academy in sub-Saharan Africa because over the years, we have proven that to be true from our alumni, where they work, how they approach what they do, and the success stories we've had in the past. For those that are yet to register, registration is simple. Just head on to academy.efis.com, select any course of your choice, click on the apply button, fill the enrollment form, join the wait list, and make payment. Period. Is done. Voila, you're just welcome to the class, right? Yeah, make payment, join the class, welcome. So we are located at number 41 Jabi Road, City, Center, Kaduna State. That's where our campus is. And this is what our campus looks like. Our campus is a big community. It's a twin tower duplex with different rooms, syndicate sessions, big halls, private rooms, serene environment at the heart of town where you can learn conducively. It is an innovative foundation built on a futuristic, cutting-edge culture that's imbibed into every staff of ours, and we've worked with different top organizations across the world. USAID, UK8, MacArthur Foundation, Google, ActionAid, different governments of Nigeria to upskill in different areas. So I welcome you all to join us and see how we can be part of a journey in transforming your skills. Either you're a beginner or you want to upskill, we're here to ensuring that your goal is achieved. So I'll pause here for any questions that you may have. If you have any question, please kindly just raise up your hand. I will respond to them, and then we'll wrap it up for the day. So if you have any question, please do well to raise up your hand, and I'll be glad to respond to them. Hi, Nelson.
Hi, Mr. Emmanuel.
Good evening.
Can you hear me? Good evening.
Yeah, clearly I can hear you.
All right, very fantastic presentation. I love it. My question is, in the course of learning, peradventure you have a challenge while developing a project. Do you have a direct contact to the tutor or class assistant that can assist you, because maybe it may happen within any hour of the day?
Okay, so thank you so much for your question, Mr. Nelson. So it may not be that at that moment when you are learning and you can just reach out to maybe there will be a tutor that will just respond to you there, because you may probably be doing that practical by 12 a.m. or 1 a.m. in the night, right? And so tutors may not just be able to stay by their laptop or phone waiting for you to probably respond. But excuse me, we have forums, group chats where you will put, you will be there with your classmate and also your tutor. Of course, you can private chat your tutor, right? You can also put those questions on the group chat. And of course, we have learning assistants that ensures that they support you during the week. So you schedule. What you probably do is I probably schedule for you to probably have a call, a quick call to clarify things, but it's not as though it's 24 hours. You know what I mean, right? If a tutor have to stay 24 hours, maybe 1 a.m. or 12 a.m. or 3 a.m. in the night, you know what that means. But I can assure you that you will always have the attention that you need when you schedule and say, hey, okay, you're dropping a message on the forum or on the private chat with the tutor, or you schedule a call and say, I'm doing this. What do you think is this? But one thing that we ensure that we do at eFix is that we don't just teach you, we teach you how to learn. I don't know if you understand what that means. We teach you how to
Yes.
learn. So we point you to how to also research for resources to be able to solve your problem. The issues why most learners forget whatever it is that they learn is that they were spoon-fed, especially in the tech industry. When we spoon-feed you with all of the processes and all, so when you meet, for instance, if I'm teaching you and you have a question, I will answer you back with multiple questions that will guide you to discover the question. Because remember, we
Perfect.
have a place where we say that we teach threefold: education for the head, the hand, and the mind. That mind means that we want to be able to bring out your creative thinking or your thinking ability. So we will keep asking you what we call probing questions and point you to the resources so that you're able to remember. But by the time we know that we have to show you directly, we will do that. Okay. So in this method of teaching that we do, you will have to do a whole lot of work, and we will support you a whole lot to achieve that. So you have all the backing and also all the support that you need to ensure that your learning outcomes are achieved.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate.
Thank you, Mr. Nelson. Do we have any question? Any other question? If there's no question, okay, Mr. Gabriel. Hi, Gabriel. Jerison Gabriel, you are muted. You can unmute yourself.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, clearly I can.
Yeah. My question is that if peradventure you happen to miss one of the classes, are you with me?
Yeah, you say if peradventure you miss one of the classes.
One of the classes. Can
Yeah.
is the classes being recorded that you can go back and maybe go through the classes you missed?
Yeah, thank you for bringing that up. I think I missed it during the course of the presentation to mention that. So all classes are recorded and you have access to them unlimited.
All right, sir.
All classes are recorded and you have access to them, unlimited access to those recorded classes.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Gabriel. After every class, you receive a mail at the end of the week with all the recorded videos of what has been taught in the class. So if you missed, just ensure that you catch up with what it is that you missed. Thank you for that question, Gabriel.
You're welcome, sir.
Yeah. So do we have any other question? If you don't have a question, just drop it on the chat. Just drop no question is clear. I'll be glad to hear from everybody. so that I'm sure there is no robot that is joining. Mr. Alison Eji is here. Ene, Obong, Edo, Femi, Fortress, Gabriel, Hamid, Joseph, Nelson, Nora, Peter, Praise. Just drop no question on the chat. Let me be sure that every one of you, are active on the call and you probably have been following. No question, just drop no question on the call. Hi, Mr. Allison. Your hands are raised.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Mr. Allison.
Well done, sir. Thank you for the presentation.
Thank you.
I just wanted to get a clarification. So talking about the frequency of attending classes, the percentage of times a person has to be in class, either online or offline, before such a person is certified. Now, if the person goes through the recorded sessions, probably you missed a live session and you actually went through the recorded sessions to still get the knowledge others got. So that counts for part of the attendance?
No, but however, as long as you're able to use that knowledge that you have watched, you're able to carry out the task for the day, because after every class, there's always things you need to complete. So we don't just look at your activity, we look at your productivity. So you watch, you're able to carry out the task, you submit, and then you have a good reason why you missed the class, right? Because the reason is adult learning is not easy. So we need to ensure that we hold you accountable so that you're able to finish this course. We're also helping you to push you, right? Or being able to upskill, because they always have reasons why not to. They are always tired, they are coming from work, they are stressed, they're on traffic. Ladies and gentlemen, just do it. Trust me, in this adulthood, there's never going to be a time where it's convenient. Just close your eyes and do it, right? So we also understand that as educators, and we know that we've got to support you and keep you accountable as much as possible to ensure that you finish your course. So that's why we put those measures in place. So it's not like we're trying to be very overly strict and trying to squeeze you to one corner, but we also want to help you finish the courses. So ensure that you watch the videos, you complete your task, and we know that in the next class, you're not drawing us back. You can come to the next class and draw us back. And it means that that's where the challenge is. You missed something before, and then you are now in this class. Ensure that you fix what you missed before the next class. Because if you don't fix it before the next class, you are now building a block on top nothing. So tech is like a building block. You build and you keep adding. But if there's no block here and you're adding on top, this will crumble down, right? So that's just the idea. The idea is ensure that whatever you missed, you've been able to cover up before the next class.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, Mr. Femi.
Hello. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, your hands are raised. Please go ahead with your question.
My question, I wanted to type that I followed everything, but I'm not too comfortable with how to use phone to do that.
Yeah.
So I wanted to use the laptop before, but I couldn't do that. And there is no, light for this day. It's not too funny.
Yeah.
So I'm following you.
I understand. Thank you so much. Hi, Fortress.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening, Fortress.
Okay, I just want to say, because I registered for front end, so I also saw full stack, and that seems to be 70 something days. So if I want to migrate to full stack, so how will that go?
The difference is the fee. That's all. Nothing else.
Okay.
Yes. You register for front end, yeah? And full stack is a combination of front end and back end. So
back end.
Yes, you just pay for the back end, and that's all.
Okay, all right.
So you can reach out to any of our team and we can upgrade you with that.
Okay, thank you.
I'm sure they are also on the call already. They're taking notes. So
Okay, thank you.
thank you for this. Hamid. Hi, Hamid. Hamid, you are muted.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening, Hamid.
Yeah, I really appreciate your presentation. That's a very good one.
Thank you.
My question is just, I want to know for people that are coming from far place that want to do the uh, physical class, is there any accommodation for that period of time?
Okay. Where do you live? Do you mind sharing?
Like, I want to come from Lagos and I want to stay throughout that 3 months in Kaduna.
Hmm. So um you are asking for um accommodation.
Yeah,
Do you think online will not work for you?
no, I don't want to do online.
Okay. So that's a good question. Never thought of it, but we will miss my team will take note of that and contact you on how such arrangement can happen.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
thank you so much.
Thank you, Hamid. Um, do we have any other question? Okay.
Hi, good evening, Mr. Emmanuel.
Good evening, Chris.
I wanted to ask, is it possible to shuffle between online classes and physical classes? Or if you're online, you're strictly online. If you're physical, you're strictly physical.
You can shuffle if at that time the learning the milestones are the same. So for instance, if the online people are in JavaScript, for instance, and the physical are in JavaScript, so you can move. But it's not as though you will attend online today, then attend physical tomorrow, then next week you attend online, then you attend physical next tomorrow. That may not align. But if, let's say, you are learning online and then maybe you are now in town and then you say, okay, now I want to convert my online to physical. So you are now moving down to do it physical full time. So that works. But if you are now saying that, okay, let me join online today, then tomorrow I'll do physical, then maybe next week, that will not work. But if you are just moving from online to physical or physical to online, that works.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. It's been an awesome time with you. Feel free to reach out anytime. We have an amazing team that have engaged with you over time to bring you to this call. Reach out, ask the questions that you need to ask. Classes starts next week. Do the needful and see you in class. You also see my face once in a while, right? Joining the call, seeing how you're doing, I also get to train you as much as I can. So thank you so much. Do have a wonderful day. Thank you, Allison. Thank you, Ene. Thank you, Edo, Femi, Fortress, Gabriel, Hamid, Joseph, Nelson, Nora, Peter, Praise. Thank you so much. Do have a wonderful night rest. Cheers.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Good night.
Good night, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Have a good night rest.